to yet another fantastic episode of the Rambles podcasts. Casts? Are we multiple casts?
I think it's costs.
To the Rambles podcast. We are your hosts, the illustrious three, the three amigos, the three musketeers.
Hello.
Asa.
Hussa, dude. Anyways, so, happy belated Good Friday, listeners. Happy early happy early Easter.
They won't hear this till after Easter.
Oh well, fuck it, whatever. Happy early Easter. We're recording this before Easter, so I'm not gonna feel you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's early Easter for us.
Yeah, it's not April Fool's yet.
Yeah, it's not April Fool's yet.
Yeah, do note that this was not recorded on April Fool's, so you can, trust us just as much as you would usually trust us, which I assume is not very much, but...
Yeah.
I like to think that they trust us. I don't know, though.
All right.
They trust us with about an hour of their time. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Okay. Speaking of April Fools, a story I was going to tell you guys. So, a few years ago, I was engaged, right? And for my April Fool's joke, I decided to pretend to break up with that woman.
Bad. That's a bad idea.
So I was over at a friend's house who she did not like, but he and I were super tight. So we're over at his place, hanging out, doing whatever we were doing.
Hey.
And I realized it was April 1st, so I decided to call her. I looked over at him and I was like, bro, I'm going to call her and tell her that we're breaking up. It'll be super funny. He laughed. I laughed. He told me it's not a good idea. I didn't listen and did it anyways. Yeah. So I call her. And, hello? Hey. We need to talk. Oh, no. What is it? Did you hurt yourself again? No. This isn't working. I think we need to see other people. Which, looking back, probably was not a bad idea. Because I was a lunatic, and she was completely out of her mind. And it just generally was...
Always a good combo.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. It was... She didn't take it very well. She broke down crying, hung up on me, called me back a few minutes later, and then proceeded to scream at me until she was hoarse. She literally turned into a horse, bro. It was super weird.
Is that when she said April Fools?
Yeah.
Like, I got
and
you,
then
bitch. Nice try.
She turned back into her normal self, and then everything was garbage after that. But yeah, it was a nightmare.
You can only imagine the repercussions that you experienced from that.
I saw
wonderful
no
idea.
I thought it was a brilliant idea.
It's not.
And everybody else that I told after that thought it was hysterical and that she overreacted. She did not agree.
Doubt it. I doubt everyone you told after that thought she overreacted. There's no way. Because you just told me, and I don't know if she overreacted. I think that's a pretty... She turned
into a horse, bro.
I mean, I guess that's a little
that's
extreme. That's
overreacting. But... I never said how much she overreacted, but she literally turned into a horse. That's kind of overreacting.
Yeah.
Speaking of overreacting, So earlier this week, I'm always thinking of topics because my life is consumed. My thoughts are consumed with this show. And anime. So, it's a it's a constant struggle. It's a constant struggle to keep them straight. I saw that Southwest kicked this guy off an airplane. This guy and his like 2-year-old daughter off an airplane. His daughter couldn't have been but like 2 or 3. She was getting upset because she was going to be like, she's on an airplane. She's probably never been on an airplane before, right?
Right. She's
So
probably
you've got a
just as
2-year-old
upset as everyone else on that airplane. She's just
Right.
expressing herself.
Yeah,
I've been
So
on there.
sh-
It sucks.
I like flying.
Man, it's cool. Flying is cool. I don't like being on an airplane. I feel like I'm stuck.
You are
It's
stuck.
not like it doesn't scare me. I just don't like it. It's uncomfortable. The person next to you always falls asleep and snores at you the whole time.
Oh, I've literally never had that happen.
Oh, lucky you. It's the worst.
I almost always. I'm trying to think of a time, other than when my brother and I used to fly together all the time. I'm trying to think of a time where I ever had to sit next to somebody, and not once does it come to mind. Actually, I take that back. When I went to Dance Festopia in Kansas City a few years ago, there were. I did have to sit next to one person. Well, there was one person in the same seat at the seating area as me, but there was a seat in between us.
That's fancy living, man. Every time I fly on an airplane by myself, I'm always next to some, like, just, what's the word for it? It's like they don't mean to be the worst person to sit next to, but you look around the plane, you're like, this is the worst person I could have got paired up next with. Like, they're either just, like, big, or they're snory, or they take their shoes off. I had this one guy, when I was flying to Las Vegas, take his fucking shoes off and put them on the armrest, like, next to me. He was sitting behind me. And so it just stunk the whole time. You don't know what to say in that situation. You can't be like, move your goddamn feet. It stinks so bad up
Get
here.
out of my area.
This is a
Fuck no, I
biological
would've
weapon
lost-
on an airplane.
I would have lost my fucking mind. I'd have thrown those fucking shoes. I would have picked up those shoes, walked into the lavatory, and flushed them down the toilet.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That wouldn't have really helped your problem, though, considering taking his shoes off is what made it stink so bad. If you were
Well,
really
but it could have
upset,
been.
you should take his shoes and just forcibly shove them back on his feet.
No, because then I'm kneeled down in front of another human being putting their shoes on that's not a child or my girlfriend.
No, see, you kneel down if you're being nice. If you're shoving somebody's shoes back on their feet, I would assume you
You
bend down,
snatch 'em.
grab their ankle, yank
Snatch
it
'em
up
up.
towards your
Yeah.
like chest area so you're comfortable. You know what I mean? And
Show him who the real
start
fucking boss
shoving that
is.
shit on there.
You give me that fucking foot. Give me your fucking foot right now.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
You're gonna wear this goddamn shoe the entire fucking time we're on this. I swear to God, you take this fucking shoe off again, I'm gonna shove it up your ass. I'm
Yeah.
gonna shove it so far up your ass, you're gonna smell it.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
That's pretty far up there.
Yeah. 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 I don't play games.
I quit kindergarten because I don't play no game.
Anyways, so yeah. So the daughter was
Derailed it.
upset. And he had finally just settled her down, right? And as soon as he did that, one of the flight attendants came over and he was like, "Yeah, we're going to have to ask you to leave." The guy was like, what? We're going to have to ask you to leave. Why? Your daughter's being obnoxious or some, I don't remember exactly what he said. Your daughter's being obnoxious. You guys are going to have to, I need you to exit the airplane because you're not flying with us.
He probably said disruptive like a third grade teacher.
Probably.
Your child is
something.
being disruptive or distracting.
But,
I'm sorry. You and your child are going to have to leave the plane. It appears she's distracting the other flyers, and we just can't have that.
But, I mean, this guy had just settled his daughter down. And the dude said, I'm not leaving. So the flight attendant went and got, what are they called?
The marshal?
Yeah, air marshals.
Damn.
And had this fucking guy removed.
That's crazy.
With
Excessive.
his 2-year-old daughter, had air marshals take him off the fucking plane. He ended up, the guy and his daughter ended up getting a new flight from Southwest. But, like, you don't have to... Who in the fuck do you have to be to kick a man and his daughter off of an airplane? It's a child. Of course they're going to act up. It's a fucking airplane. You can't even get a kid to sit still long enough to watch a cartoon. You can't get them to sit still for 15 minutes long enough to, I don't know, shoved mushed peas in their fucking mouth. What do you think is going to happen when you stick them on a flying aluminum tube? They're going to get a little antsy.
Yep. Got it.
Kids.
The best is when you get on a flight with a kid and you see him early on. You're just like, oh, goddamn. That's not good. And then they're fine through the whole plane ride. It's nice.
Beautiful thing.
You're just like, hey, that kid hasn't made a peep. It's been 3 hours. Nice.
Yeah.
It's either just a really well-behaved kid or a clever dosage of Benadryl. But
Could be, but could be both. Could
Yeah.
fucking be both. You know what I mean?
oh my god, she's gonna. Hey, you should grab that before the dog knocks it over. There's a crate that I keep all my music stuff in, all my gear, and I guess the dog bone got in it, and so she was like trying to get the dog bone at the bottom of the crate through the wall.
Why doesn't it have a lid?
Yeah. Oh no, it doesn't have a lid. It's just a crate.
But it was
Like a milk
It's
crate.
empty. Yeah, it's empty. So she was trying.
She's
to
been
get
trying
the
to get that bone for like 3 days.
She doesn't know to just like put her head in the top and grab it from the top.
No,
been
she
trying to get
tried.
it from
But she didn't want to
from
put
the
her
wall.
front half in, so she couldn't get far enough down to get it.
Oh, look at her. She's so satisfied. She was about to knock it off the couch trying to get it. So I thought I'd say something before there was a, giant crash. So anyway,
Oh man. Anyways, so to all the
Okay.
listeners out there, real quick. I mean, the two of y'all know, but I'm drinking this morning. I figure I'm gonna see if I can get drunk while we're recording this podcast. So I'm going to get drunk. Or attempt to, anyways.
Oh yeah.
yeah, we're both really proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What? What?
Thank you.
No, stop, man. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh, man. Thanks.
So what are you drinking?
I am drinking Hennessy, Sprite, and usually it's lemon juice, but I don't have any more lemons, so I had to substitute it for lime juice, and it is not as good.
Hennessy, huh?
Yeah.
Wake up. Hennessy. Podcast.
Hennessy. Wake up, drank.
I got what you were referencing.
Yeah.
Podcast, drank.
Hennessy. Watch out. Don't
Bonus
trigger
episode.
those. Don't trigger those copyright flags.
Bonus episode, Hennessy.
Bro, keep telling you, it's called boner episode. Say boner.
Boner episode.
But
I
spelled
apologize.
with a U. You know.
So it's BONUR.
Yeah.
Booner.
It says
Bonier.
bonus, but there's like a little X through the S, and then somebody drew in like a backwards R.
A backwards R. I don't know if I can do that. For our Patreon goals, yeah, the big announcement. We've had it for a while, and I'm just terrible at remembering to plug it because I'm a piece of human garbage. Listeners, we've got a Patreon. Patreon.com/The Rambles Podcast. Go there. Hit the for $1, you can be a Carl, Karl, like a Viking. You get early access to the episodes as soon as they're uploaded, which is sparse at best.
We're working on the schedule, all right?
We're really trying.
It's gonna be Wednesdays. We just have to really, you know.
Remember that it's Wednesdays.
Yeah. I gotta
We're
focus.
fucking terrible.
Gotta buckle down.
And for $5, you can become a Jarl. You get the early access to the episodes, and I forgot. Oh, and our bonus episodes. We're gonna start recording a bonus episode, one a month. One a month. We're gonna try. But you'll get access to the bonus episodes. It'll be fantastic.
I can make us shirts.
Hey.
It's true.
Yeah.
Do have access to shirts.
You'll have. Yeah. I'm working on getting a website set up so that all of this can be accessed through the website. We'll have a shop set up. We'll have it all. We're gonna. You lucky listeners out there can have access to all the Rambles podcast gear. We'll have shirts. We're gonna figure out how to do sweatpants so that when you go to the strip club, you can wear your Rambles podcast strip club sweatpants.
Yeah.
And on one leg it says, I masturbate anywhere I stay the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or on the butt. Right on the butt. No, we'll do that with the booty shorts.
Yeah. I masturbate everywhere I sleep. If I'm sleeping here, I'm probably masturbating. Yeah.
If I've ever stayed the night at your house, boy, do I have a secret for you.
Yeah.
.com. That'll be our domain name.
If I've Jesus Christ.
IMEIS.com.
But yeah, so we've got a bunch of stuff in the works, everybody. I figured it was about time. Yeah, man. Hey, drinking during the show. I fucking remembered everything. Fucking awesome. I think this might be a regular thing.
Add that to the pros list. It's getting
Yeah.
kind of long.
Oh, you gonna add it to the list?
Huh?
You adding it to the list?
Oh, I guess I should. I should probably make... Just, during this episode, if you could just let me know the good and the bad that comes out of drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning for the podcast. I'm going to document it in my notes here. Drinking Hennessy for podcast, pros and cons.
So what do you guys think about for the bonus episodes? Because I know we've all got different schedules. Jesus Christ. Did somebody just die? Which one of y'all died?
That was the
One
dog.
of the dogs scratched on
Oh.
the back door. It was Sunny. And
Yeah.
Leia was like, "What's up?" and went to go check it out.
Jesus.
Yeah. He's a little bull in a China store.
Pros, remember everything.
This
Isn't that what
also-
you said?
On the website, you'll be able to discover all the lore. This is a very lore-heavy podcast.
It's true.
Speaking of lore, guys, speaking of lore.
Interactive.
Yeah. We've got flashcard games similar to the unfunny Cards Against Humanity.
Right.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's like
All right.
Homestar Runner, but for like, creepy adults.
Yeah, yeah. Shit.
I think
Hey.
Homestar Runner was kind of for creepy adults.
Yeah.
It's
It's
definitely
just
for creepy children.
a few. Oh
I
no,
thought it
no.
translated.
It was for creepy adults. Just a few children stumbled upon it and are now the creepy adults. Listening to this
That's
very
what
show.
happened.
Yeah, listening to this very show.
Or recording it, one of the two. Have you seen the new Netflix movie, Game Over Man?
Game Over Man. Is that the one with the those three weirdos from that one show?
Yes.
No.
Workaholics.
Yeah. No.
It is both one of the funniest movies I've ever seen and one of the more graphic movies I've seen lately. I thought it was hysterical. Of course, I love Workaholics, so
There's a whole lot of penises in it.
there's a lot of penis in it. But
If I wanted to watch homosexual porn, I would go to gay.porn.com.
Oh, is that where you usually go?
For homosexual porn?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I would go if I watched homosexual porn.
Right. Well, it's pretty graphic, but it is super good. I thought it was hilarious.
I don't know that I would.
highly recommend it.
Highly
don't-
recommended.
I don't know
unless
that I
you
want to
are
watch a bunch of.
super offended by.
Bunch
seeing-
of-
I mean, but
seeing-
see,
seeing
you're
some
setting.
dick.
Okay, so you're setting this bar super high for this movie.
How so?
You're
You're saying that wieners are all right.
yeah.
I mean, it's funny.
Try and explain it
Yeah.
away, man. Explain it away.
I mean, technically, you only see two dicks in the movie. It's
That's
just the same
that's two more
dicks.
penises than I want to see in a comedy movie.
One of them's not even attached, so there's that right there. It's like clearly a fake, dismembered penis.
So a dildo.
Have you seen a
covered
lot
in
of
fake
dismembered
blood.
penises? Are they clearly
Kinda.
fake?
Kinda. I mean, I assume generally when a penis is not attached to a body, it's probably fake, or I'm about to be super disturbed. Even more so. Even more so. Good stuff though. You should check that movie out.
Dicks aside.
I stand by it, man. It's good stuff.
I don't know, man. I'll just take your word for it. I don't know that I could do it because
There's really
I don't-
just one scene that you would need to skip. You know what I mean?
See, I hate when people say that because I'm never going to skip a scene in a movie because then I'm not watching the entire movie and I've wasted all the other time.
It is a scene with a ton of subplot though. Like you would probably be lost if you skipped that scene.
Of course.
The one with
the
all the
penis
dicks.
scene is the scene with all of the subplot.
They make it like their conversation's really important to what's going on. But at the same time, you can just see a dick the whole time. I mean, Watchmen did it. You know? So, Game of Thrones does it.
Well, I don't watch Game of Thrones. But speaking of Watchmen, that dude, he doesn't need a penis.
Not at all, no.
He's a blue energy man.
Not at all.
But he made it comically large and excessively floppy.
Yeah.
It is a like there's a fine line between penises. This guy, do you think he did it ironically just to say fuck you humanity? Or
here's my dick.
It's
yeah.
the scene where he's like 100 feet tall. So it's just this massive swinging blue dick in your face for like the zoom out's a 5-second. It's a good time.
Here's a dick shot we got going
To
here.
be stuck on a dick shot for sure.
Well, couldn't he have like Michelangelo'd hit the penis
leaf
and
on
just
it.
or just made it smaller,
Does it
like
make
a
you feel
normal sized
uncomfortable?
penis?
Undistracting.
It is because he shows up on screen and he's got this giant floppy dong. How am I supposed to react? It's huge.
It is. It really is. Goes down to his knees.
I can't watch that. I can't,
pretty
but I
weird.
also can't look away from it.
I mean, considering Watchmen, I know it's not a kid's movie, but it's based off of a comic book.
Yeah.
Kids are going to be more likely to be drawn to movies like that. And then just a giant blue dick right in their face. That is... Talking about disruptive. That is disruptive.
Yeah, they're worried
Yeah.
about kids wearing kids having colored hair, or they were when I was in school. I don't know what it is like. I don't know what it's like now.
Probably about the same.
With all the SJWs out there, I'm sure that there are a ton of children with excessively colored hair that are allowed to get away with it because of their safe space and their ultra high anxiety. You know?
And they're Ritalin.
And the Ritalin.
They don't know any better because they can't focus on their hair for long enough to make a decision about it. I guess mom's dyeing my hair green. I really don't care. I'm just going to sit here and continue counting these skin cells.
Yeah.
I dyed my hair one time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I dyed a bright red stripe down
yeah?
the side of my head. Yeah. It went so it started on the right side in the front and crossed the back of my head and ended on the left side.
Or like a monk loop.
No. Like a stripe. It was a stripe.
Right, but like a curved stripe.
No. Like half of an X.
So a line.
Yeah.
All right. Like a curved line.
No.
I mean, it's curved. No, you can't have a flat stripe on your head. It's not possible. It's curved somehow. Curves around your head. If it starts on one side and goes to the other side, it is a curved line. Unless I haven't seen you in a while. Unless
My head is square.
you know,
My head
flat
was
Earth.
square. Look, my head
You got
was square
a head
at the
as flat
time.
as the Earth, man. That's the case.
Oh, look, dude, the Earth is hollow, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd stop spreading this fake news.
I mean, it's hollow, but it's flat. It's like a hockey puck, but hollow. Like a quarter, but nothing inside
Quarters,
of it.
I was about to say quarters aren't hollow.
Yeah. Like a baseball, but flat and empty.
Like a dip can without the dip.
Yeah, there you go. Like a hi-hat cymbal, pushed together.
Like Abraham Lincoln's top hat.
But
Didn't
yeah,
he-
flatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shit, it could be
Lincoln's
shaped
head
like
in
that though. It could be cylindrical.
It's not though.
How do you know? It would
seen
have
it.
to be.
I saw a picture on the internet that proved you wrong.
I saw some
Oh.
internet truths.
Yeah. Hashtag Flat Earth 2018. Hashtag prove me wrong.
The Earth is
Hashtag
flat. Prove me
feel.
wrong.
Yep.
God.
Nah, seasons pretty much prove people wrong on that one.
Nope.
If
They can
it's-
explain. Look, flat earthers can
Look.
explain seasons away too.
They can try to explain seasons away. I can explain that I have 2 right feet doesn't make it true. You know what I mean? If it's summer here and winter in Australia, the Earth isn't flat.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. Or the sun is flying around the Earth at like 1,000,000 miles an hour to accommodate for everything while the Earth spins is not happening. The Earth is round. Get over it. And did you know the size of the Earth? Like, if you shrunk the Earth down to the size of a bowling ball, it would be smoother than a bowling ball.
Huh.
I don't think you knew that.
Pretty crazy little.
Flat
tidbit.
Earth. Seasons. We're about to.
busy.
Oh, is the hole being dug?
Yep. Get the rabbits ready. We're about to go down the hole. The old flat Earth
Hole.
hole.
That flat Earth hole.
That flat Earth hole.
Flat
Put
Earth
it in the
hole.
notes.
Yep. I don't know what it means either, but it's going in the notes.
All right.
That's assuming the Earth is flat and not round. The flat Earth hole would be the place where we would throw the most bastardly bastards.
Yeah, it just goes straight through.
All right. I'm watching a. Look, man. I want the information I give the listeners to be the most accurate that it can be.
You want it to be all it can be.
I want to be the very best. That's it.
This shit literally makes no sense. When does it ever... Oh, so it just kind of gradually scooches in.
Scooches.
It scooches.
It scooches?
So their weather model, the flat Earth weather model, does the exact same, just with the Earth flat. This is... Oh my god,
looked
when
at-
was this fucking made? This website had to have been made in the 90s, dude. Or the early 2000s, rather. Because scroll down to the bottom of the page, and there's an arrow button that literally spun onto the screen. It spun into existence.
I mean, I see the night and day cycle, like how they're saying that works as just like, I mean, it's stupid, dude. It is stupid. But I don't understand seasons still. I don't see, you know.
How, on flat Earth, how does the sun rise and set?
I'm throwing you a link of the little GIF that I just watched.
Oh, that's how the sun rotates?
Yeah, they say that's what happens. The sun is located above the Earth, and just kind of
goes around in a circle.
offset.
Yeah, it would never set.
And goes around in a circle, and that's assuming the sun just shoots a straight up beam of light straight onto the Earth like a flashlight.
Yeah, you would see the sun 24/7.
How does that? I don't understand how that explains anything.
It doesn't.
Well, it is. It does. It's like a flashlight. So you turn a flashlight on.
Oh, so they think the sun's a flashlight?
Yeah, more or less. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm
Which does make
kidding?
sense.
These people
Bastards.
believe well, no, because I believe in Raptor Earth, and if you call me a bastard, you're probably right, but not because I believe in Raptor Earth. So essentially, not essentially, you know when you click a flashlight on, that there is a beam that comes out straight, and you shine that at the wall. Well, that portion is getting the most light, but around it is still getting lit up, right? Now you take that flashlight, spin it around, right, in a circle on the wall.
Right.
It's going to be brighter in one portion and darker on the other as it spins around.
Okay.
That is
Now,
what
explain to me
what the
this. Let's say
flat disk
you-
sun is.
Let's say you live in Canada and it's daytime over in China there on this little model that's spinning around. All right?
Right.
Following me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in Canada.
Yeah.
So if you look towards China, do you see a fucking beam coming out of the sky?
Of course not.
Why not?
Because the Earth is massive.
Okay, but a light source that is that large, lighting that amount of space, is going to be able to be seen from a very, very long distance.
Yeah, it would be one of the stars for sure. I mean, we can see the stars for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like we.
Look, you're not
Yeah,
telling
so you
me.
would be able to see the fucking beam of light if it's flat.
James, come
You're
on.
not telling me anything I
This
don't
guy.
already know.
Okay,
It's
well,
flat
yeah,
Earth.
I'm just saying that point of it.
These people believe that. I don't.
I don't know if I can be so sure.
They are positive. Okay, my thing is why? Why?
Yeah, I don't know why it matters. I've thought that since, like, who cares?
Well,
It's-
I've been told.
Are you an astronaut?
Well, I've been told the reason we're taught from such a young age that the Earth is flat is because, or that the Earth is round, is because they want us to make. Whoever they are, I would assume it's the reptilians. They want us to feel small and insignificant. And I said, I don't feel any less small and
Yeah.
insignificant believing that the Earth is, or I wouldn't believing that the Earth is flat. I'm still not going to be able to walk to the other side of the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. I'm still literal. I will probably never leave this planet. There is almost. Yeah, I'll bet money on that. I'll bet money that I will never leave this planet.
I mean, I wouldn't bet money on it.
I am.
But
I am betting money on it.
I wouldn't.
Why?
You're gonna lose that bet.
Oh my god, I hope so. Oh my god, no, seriously, I fucking hope so. You know how amazing that would be? Oh, that would be the most amazing thing in the world.
So I just uploaded a picture of what they're saying explains seasons for flat earthers, and
Right.
I've been looking at it for a solid 5 minutes, and it doesn't at all
It's a
answer my
spiral.
question.
Bro, it's a
It's
spiral.
saying it spirals down and then spirals back up.
Yeah.
But how is that possible? How would that make it
There-
winter in one
okay,
side of the world?
Look, flat earthers are arguing that the 3D model, the real life model, is actually a 2D model. They want to be like a 3D sprite in Paper Mario.
Yeah,
They
doesn't
wanna-
work.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we have people that, and the fact that we have a resurgence of flat earthers is just astounding. With all, I really think that the resurgence of flat earthers in recent years, actually, maybe they've always been there.
I think they've just always been stupid and not like haven't accepted a fact yet. So they haven't been flat earthers because they just didn't ever really think about it until one of their dumbass friends came up to them and went, "Hey, the Earth is like a potato chip flipping around in space with a sun that just spirals up and down on it." And they're like,
No, but
"Yeah,
there is no
100%.
space.
I am on board."
There is no space is the problem.
Yeah, they say that there is no space. It's just a dome.
Yeah, there's just a dome. It's basically you take a bowl, put it upside down. That is everything that ever is and was and will be. Period. That is the flat Earth model.
Dear God, these people.
Everything on the inside of that bowl and that table.
Then
That is
everything
it.
else for the last 500 years has just been an elaborate, made-up story so that the lizard people could make us feel small and insignificant.
Exactly.
Oh my God, you guys. There's no way that that's not true. I'm buying into it.
Yeah, it's the most truth.
Yeah, it's the true.
It is the truest truth. But you also have to keep in mind the hollow earth.
Yeah, is that the inside out?
Yeah,
Oh, I love it. With the sun directly in the middle of it.
yes.
I love it. It's so stupid. I love it.
Well, fuck you. Hollow earth is way less stupid than flat
Uh-oh.
earth.
We got a hollow earther over here.
Goddamn right, you got a hollow earther. Yo, in all
Okay,
seriousness,
I'm going to
though,
ask you the same question I asked flat earthers. How do seasons work if the earth is hollow? How does the sun go away? How
Well,
is
we
it
don't-
nighttime in
okay.
England
all
when
right,
it's
all right,
daytime
listen,
in America?
listen.
If the earth
We
is
don't-
hollow.
We don't live on the inside of the earth there, Sonny. We still live on the surface. When Atlantis, because Atlantis
then
was
I had
real.
it mixed up.
Yeah.
I had it mixed up with another theory I heard where the earth was inverted and everyone lived on the inner side of the crust.
Oh no.
Gravity basically pushed you outwards instead of pulled you inwards, so you're inside the crust and
spin
there's
of
this
it holds you to it.
yeah, and then there's a sun directly in the middle, just floating in the middle of everything.
Negative. That is not what. That is
Yeah.
not true hollow earth.
Okay, what you got?
So I haven't been keeping up to. I haven't been keeping up with my lore on Hollow Earth, unfortunately. However, dead ass, if you look at pictures of the very North Pole and the very South Pole, they are always blacked out. Why?
Yeah.
Because
they don't
it's
take pictures down there.
no, because it's a
expensive?
fucking hole that's literally going into the crust of the earth. You can't do it anywhere else. Everywhere else is too survivable. So you have to do it at the most extreme parts of the earth, the North and South Pole, where people don't live. They go on expeditions.
Isn't that the premise to the movie Alien?
Predator.
Is it Predator? I can't remember.
No.
Yes.
No,
There's
it's not.
a giant hole in the South Pole that you drilled directly down to the core of the Earth.
No, because they're still in the crust. They didn't go down into the center of the earth.
Oh, you're talking like way deep.
I'm talking like literal center of the earth. Like you've got, so from the outside going in, you've got crust. Okay, I don't know the layers of the earth.
Crust, middle crust, inner crust,
Real thick crust.
where the dinosaurs are,
Deep dish.
where the oil is,
Okay,
where the lava is,
so you've
center of the Earth.
you've got crust,
Deep dish.
mantle, convection currents, outer
Thin.
core, inner core. That
Hand tossed.
is the standard globe Earth model. Now for Hollow Earth, it goes
Globerth.
crust, mantle, crust.
All right. And then there's people in there.
Yes.
Okay,
Is that where the
so
lizard people
so
live?
No,
explain this.
Atlanteans.
Explain this.
Okay.
In Russia, they started trying
People
to dig
from
to this.
Atlanta?
They started trying to dig to the center of the earth, and as they went farther and farther into the crust, it got hotter and hotter and hotter to where it was melting equipment.
Mantle.
So the mantle is just like lava.
Yeah, that is literally what the mantle is. Period. On all models.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
On all models except for flat Earth, I think. I don't know what the flat earthers believe.
So as you go in past the lava, there's another crust. How is it not just a bazillion degrees inside? It's like an oven. It's not hot outside the oven, but inside the oven's fucking boiling.
Yeah, in between the two crusts, it's boiling liquid hot magma. But it is also, and that's how the center of the earth works, is that it's always a pleasant temperature because you have all of that heat trapped and only exiting through two holes. Heh.
Then why wouldn't it be hot as fuck on the poles?
Have you ever been to the poles? I haven't.
No, but I've seen
I haven't.
video and stuff of the poles.
But do you know what the very North Pole feels like? Because I don't.
I mean, it's covered in ice. I would imagine that it's
you don't?
probably cold.
No, you've seen pictures of the North Pole area. I'm talking the very North Pole.
Yeah, it's not at. I mean, yes, I know where the North Pole is. I'm saying, what would turn? How would you have such a rapid change from releasing all the heat under the ground to immediately being ice?
I don't know how it works, dude. I'm not an expert. I'm not a scientist on the matter. I just know that the Earth is hollow and y'all are wrong.
For what reason is the Earth hollow?
Because the Atlanteans.
That's just what he wants to believe.
Like
That is
people
where
from
the-
Atlanta.
No, people from Atlantis,
All right, same thing. Keep going.
more or less. The original.
So how do people that were in the underwater city live
the city
not underwater?
The city wasn't underwater. The city allegedly sunk underwater. But the Atlanteans were so much more sophisticated than us that they actually went into the center of the earth because they realized how violent we were. And they said, fuck y'all, we dippin'. And then they dipped out.
How did they get to the center of the earth?
Bro, I don't know. I'm not an Atlantean. I don't live in the center of the earth. I live on the surface with you two.
Still doesn't make sense.
It
Through
doesn't.
the North Pole. Have you not been listening?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what more you want me to give you. The earth is hollow. You're
Facts.
wrong. Everything. I've given you all the facts that I have, my friend.
Yes, but I'm asking questions on these facts, and you do not know the answer.
Look, I told you I've given you all the facts that I have.
I think you need to research it more. Get back to me.
I think you need to research it more, or just accept your
Whoa.
fate. That the earth is hollow. And it's awesome.
If any listeners want to look up on the topic,
Yeah.
ourhollowEarth.com is the leading site for all of your Hollow Earth conspiracy needs. You actually click on a picture of the supposed Hollow Earth. It looks like a picture of the Northern Lights. Southern Lights? It's like the Northern Lights over Antarctica there. Oh, and can't open page.
So, the inside of the earth. So the outside is called Earth. The inside is called Geeth.
It's called what?
Geeth. Geeth. Geeth.
Huh.
Yep. Pretty fascinating stuff, if I do say so myself.
So, here's just something funny about Hollow Earth. OurhollowEarth.com. They have a picture of the Earth and a big enter here with an arrow. But if you click on the Earth, it actually redirects you to NASA's website.
Yeah, because NASA is bullshit.
Well, I mean, it's like they used NASA's picture and it's still linked to NASA's website instead of their website. You click on the little arrow and it takes you to their website. Actually, kind of explains it here. Olaf Jansen and his father, Jens Jansen, Norwegian fisherman, accidentally discovered the North Polar opening in 1829 in search of the chosen ones of their ancestors.
Bam.
And entered the Hollow Earth, where they lived for 2 years with the giant people there. Olaf then returned to Sweden by way of the South Polar opening after being rescued by a Scotland whaleboat from an iceberg. His father was killed when their fishing boat was struck and sunk by the iceberg in Antarctica. Olaf later immigrated to the United States and died in Los Angeles in 1908. And then there is a YouTube video recording of Olaf Jansen's story. There we go.
We'll link that in the description below in case you want to watch that. Head on over to
Supposedly
YouTube.
it is where the original Garden of Eden is, where the lost tribes of Israel live, where the political kingdom of God is located, where the lost Viking colonies of Greenland migrated to, where vanquished Germans escaped to after World War II, where flying saucers come from, where people live to be hundreds of years old in perfect health, where peace and prosperity exists for everyone, and where heaven is located.
Yeah.
Seems like they're just kind of using this to answer all their questions, huh? This is why food tastes good. This is why dogs are nice. This is why people love their mom.
Or maybe it's just the most fantastic place on the earth because it's not polluted by a bunch of bastards like the two of y'all and myself.
I don't know, man. It seems like maybe it's just the people that are writing this that are the bastards. But I just scrolled halfway down the page, and it says, Commander Valiant Thor, head of the Council of the 12 of the hollow interior world of Venus, and commander of a Venusian spaceship 7 miles long. Like, what? That is so sci-fi
Sounds
wacko
like
out of this
something
world,
Zap
man.
Brannigan would say.
Yeah.
I think that's getting close to like Scientology almost.
Yeah, it's saying that they're using that. It's like a bullet point, like one of their facts, like right under the lost Viking colonies of Greenland migrated to the Hollow Earth. Okay, I can see. All right, and then the one underneath that, head of the Council of the 12 of the hollow interior world of Venus, and commander of a Venusian. Like it's using that as a fact. Like, hey, remember when that guy from Venus came here with his 7-mile long spaceship, 3 miles tall, and he said that all the planets, including Earth, were hollow? Do you guys not remember that? No, that happened. We got it. It's one of our bullet points. It's right here, right on our website.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I find your
lack of solid facts.
I had to go research these facts. I'm not making this up. You literally just read
all the facts right there.
Yeah, and they're talking about a 7-mile long, 3-mile tall Venusian something
from Venus.
From Venus,
the planet.
What's the big deal?
That no one's come from. No one's come from Venus. I've not heard anybody that arrived from Venus in a 7-mile by 3-mile spaceship.
Well, no
They're
shit.
They're making that up.
No.
How am I supposed to trust anything they say if they're sitting here trying to tell me that we've had a 21 square mile spaceship come from Venus? Nope, not buying it. Commander Valiant Thor, head of the Council of the 12 of the hollow interior world of Venus. They've got a council, they've got a whole political system, and we've just hasn't made it to the common people of Earth yet. We just haven't figured that out yet.
No shit.
But this guy writing this online knows it.
He's just passing on the information. I don't understand why you guys are making such a big deal out of this. Just accept that y'all are wrong.
Because he is making up the information. He's passing on information that he made up in his own head, L. Ron Hubbard style. Next thing, he's going to be like, all right, they're coming from the interior world of Mars. They're going to be picking us up. All we have to do is prepare our bodies by drinking this red fluid, and it'll cleanse your body so that you can get on the spaceship and you won't infect their planet. Everyone will be like, yeah, man, that sounds like a good idea. He's like, yeah, just drink this Kool-Aid and then go stand in that tent over there.
Yeah,
and they'll
totally
pick you up and take you to Mars.
That sounds totally harmless, and like I'm about to make it to another planet.
It sounds like a Jonestown massacre. Sounds like Waco Part 2 is what this sounds like.
Yeah.
Dude, it'll be totally fine. I think you're just...
Bro, they're using my Bible verses. Deuteronomy 34 calls the land of our hollow earth the outmost parts of heaven, where the lost tribes of Israel were driven to. It's just... Bro. It's not real.
It sounds like a guy took a bunch of acid.
You guys, it's totally fine.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Just accept it.
I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to accept something where their main website, the Flying Saucer people, told Larry they can requisition enough spacecraft to evacuate the surface of the planet in 1 week and take us home.
And who the hell is Larry?
Yeah. It's Larry,
and why are
man.
They calling
what do you
them...
mean, who is Larry?
Bro, it referred to them as the Flying Saucer people.
Like Larry the Cucumber from VeggieTales?
I think it's Larry the Cable Guy in this sense, yeah. Why? Of course, if aliens were coming to our planet, they would go to the one person that represents us the best. Larry the Cable Guy.
I mean, very possible.
Or,
did he really go get a drink?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure James went to go make another drink.
Up. Listeners, okay, you hear this right now. He's not responding. He definitely left mid-podcast. Mid-podcast. Can you believe that?
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yep. This will be a little bonus section where we just talk shit on James. Till
And he
gets back.
doesn't know until he
And
hears
he doesn't know until after he posts it. That motherfucker
it.
thinks he can pull a fast one. Posts in our Discord, BRB, going to make another drink like it's just something that happens. Like that's something that we do. Just walk away.
Right in the middle.
Literally, it takes an hour and a half to record this podcast. And you're going to walk away after 1
Right.
hour?
Yep.
Like,
Messed up.
that's so messed up.
All right, we're going to cut
So
off the
messed up.
bashing because you should be back soon.
Yeah, man, crazy. Hollow Earth. I don't understand how anyone could believe it.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Should we get on a random topic here? Have you seen these horses that can do math? It's the craziest thing.
I haven't actually.
You tell them like a math problem. So you're like, "Hey horse, 2 + 2." And that motherfucker will go straight over to his little sign that has a 4 on it, and he'll like hoof it. And it's some crazy stuff. They've been doing it since like the 50s.
Huh.
Hey James, you haven't said anything in a while. What do you think about the mathematician horses?
What?
The horses that can do math. You know, you tell them you're like 2 + 2 = what? And the horse goes over and he hooves at the 4. Or like nudges it with his face,
What?
depending on where the... You've never seen the horses that can do math?
Fuck no.
Bro, there was a whole like TV show about it.
What?
And I think
Well,
the
I don't
horse's
watch
name was like
TV.
Mr. Ed. It was like old school TV show.
I don't watch any
Horses.
TV.
Can do math. Talented math solving horse. His name is Golden Nugget. He's a miniature horse.
That's hard. That's hardly a horse.
It's a horse.
Are you saying?
I-
Are you saying small
Yes.
people are hardly people? That's messed up.
Well, you know, whatever.
I posted the link. We'll throw it in the description after the podcast. Can barely tell this is a horse from the exceptional 1980s video quality here, but there he is, math solving horse.
That's a single horse doing math. Oh my god, the quality is.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so
Come on,
bad.
jackass. Get out here. Let's do some fucking math, you donkey.
Whoa! That is a horse. See, he like shakes. This one like shakes his head. But I've seen a actual horse, it's like full horse sized. Pretty impressive, huh? See it? See him nodding his head?
How
Watching the
much-
video. This is
I
horrible.
this is
There he is.
super
He
miserable.
hoofs. He hoofs the ground. For how many times? If it's like 6, he'll like hoof the ground 6 times. Because they can't say 6, you know? They can't like pick up a pencil and just write 6 on a piece of paper. you
Right,
know?
right.
They don't have thumbs or fingers, so. Good old Pet Star.
What? I'm done watching that. I didn't even get to the counting.
Me neither. That was pretty much.
Lackluster.
Yeah. Like,
Was it a disappointment, though?
it's more disappointing than you guys not believing in Hollow Earth.
Oh, are we going back to Hollow
Oh.
Earth? Is that what we're doing now? We migrated away from Hollow Earth while you were, you know, I guess just sitting there in deep thought or whatever you were doing. You decided to go to horses solving math, but my topic's not good enough for you.
No.
So we're just going to have to go back to your topic.
Of
About-
how You don't know what you're talking about.
about how the 21 square mile spaceship
It makes perfect sense. I
Came
don't
over here.
understand what you guys don't get.
came over here just to let us know that all of the
Not
planets
us.
were hollow.
Not us.
Just to let us know.
it did.
he
It
was
did
like,
not
"Hey,
come
guys."
here to let us know.
What's up? I'm from Venus. You see my huge spaceship that's taking up most of your sky? Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know all the planets are hollow. People are living inside all of them. Again, I'm from Venus. Oh, by the way, this isn't a big deal, so don't tell anyone about it. You know, no one really needs to know this on your planet. You know, it's not secret or anything, but don't tell anyone. Peace. I'm going back to Venus.
In my gigantic spaceship.
21 square mile spaceship, yeah.
It didn't come here to tell us. We live on the surface. Excuse me. Got a little too fired
Then
up there.
who did it tell?
The people that live in the middle of the earth, bro.
Then how did we get the information that they're in the middle of the earth?
Because there have been a few solo or
I actually have the answer to
non-government funded,
that.
non-government privatized expeditions to the center of the earth. Okay,
Yeah,
and these
Olaf
people
Jansen and his father Jens Jansen
and these people
discovered the North Polar opening in 1829.
right.
That's-
And these people get the information, and then of course they're going to bring it back to us because they believe that we deserve to have this information, and that the people.
I believe they got stuck in a freaking ice storm near the South Pole. Most of them were dying of starvation and freezing, and they were like, seeing shit.
I think you're fucking wrong.
Retired Colonel Billy F. Woodard was taken in a flying saucer to our hollow Earth through the North Polar opening at the age of 12 in 1964 and returned 6 months later. Later, while working at Area 51 in Nevada, he was taken to our hollow Earth 4 times on special missions for our military in a hollow Earth tunnel train after Area 51 workers broke into their tunnel beneath Area 51. Here is a YouTube video interview of Billy.
Boom. YouTube video interview. You can't
Of
fucking
this
lie about that.
psychopath.
You can't
Bro,
make this
have
shit
you
up.
ever heard? Have you ever heard?
Yes, you can. You can make this shit up easily.
Have you ever heard of Vermin Supreme?
Of course.
He's on YouTube.
Yeah,
He
and
has
he's got
YouTube
very
videos.
good. He's got very good political points. We need to fight we need to fight gingivitis and cavities with a fucking
You know
vengeance.
who else has YouTube videos?
Yeah,
Who?
100%.
Lil Windex.
The Windex. Squirt, squirt.
And Lil Windex put out some fire music.
False.
He did put out music.
You know who
Alright.
else has videos on YouTube? Everyone.
Yeah.
The girlfriend doesn't.
You have videos on YouTube.
I do have videos on YouTube, and every single one of them are a true fucking story. Not once have Not once have I lied.
Except for this Hollow Earth thing.
No.
There's an hour and 30-minute video called "Inside the Hollow Earth Must Watch!" Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Check mark. It's got 1.1 million views.
Then it sounds like we need to watch it and get educated on the Hollow Earth.
I'm watching this interview with Billy F. Woodard. I'm trying to get. I want to see the guy. I haven't seen him yet. It just shows a bunch of pictures of the Hollow Earth and stuff. Oh, is this him? Dude, this guy looks like he's out of his mind, bro. He's got this like weird ass, bro. He's got this weird ass metal, like tinfoil, like golden tinfoil headband on. Hold up. That's awesome.
It sounds like he just took a bunch of acid.
Oh yeah, he looks like an old man that took a bunch of acid.
Look, of course he's going to look a little deranged to us because he's seen the truth. You guys don't understand, and I don't understand because
Yeah, I
We've
have
never
plenty of
seen-
friends that say they have seen the truth, and they are dumb as a sack of rocks.
Yeah, it's also called being burnt out.
Yeah.
I think
Look, okay, I uploaded his picture. Check that guy out.
Oh
Look at
my
that
god.
thing. Yeah.
he looks like
like a
he's been to
troll.
the center of the earth.
He looks like he would say that, yes.
Yeah, him and his D&D friends just got too into
Hey,
it.
yo, fuck you. D&D is tight.
Let's see.
Until you're fucking whatever his name is
Billy F. Woodard.
until you're Billy F. Woodard from the center of the earth.
His headband's cool as fuck, though.
It looks like it's attached with like zip ties in the back, or like twist ties.
Yeah, this dude looks like a troll.
He looks like he is just trying to.
No, he looks like a legitimate troll.
What?
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Literally looks like a troll.
The description of this video says, I interviewed Billy Faye Woodard, and then in parentheses, who is a hermaphrodite, in February of 2012. What? So this guy's also a hermaphrodite?
What does that matter to the story? Why did
I don't
why
know.
Did the
They put it in their description.
Why did the interviewer feel it necessary? Excuse me. Feel it necessary to put that in there?
I don't know.
What's the point
But you
of
want to
that?
know what the interviewer is called?
Sure.
The highly reputable site Search for Truth Reality
Yeah, sounds legit.
is the one that posted this video.
Sounds legit.
Yeah, man.
I don't know
Good
what more you
stuff.
guys want. All of this sounds perfectly normal.
I don't know about that.
It sounds totally fine. What's the big deal?
Oh, nothing, I guess.
This is
I'm looking at Antarctica Admiral Byrd real footage to see this giant hole that you claim. This is not real footage. 100%. This is not real footage. Hold on. There's like. Hold on.
Post it.
Oh yeah. Hold on. It looks like stuff. They're wearing fake beards and stuff. They're not even trying, man. Look at this. Look at this guy. That is the fakest beard I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
that's totally
Some real ass.
it's what's called a dramatization. Okay.
No. It's what's called. Hold on, I'll take a larger
says
screenshot this time so you can see
actual
where it says
footage.
real footage.
Does it really say actual footage?
Yes.
Bullshit.
Here's a bigger screenshot. Here's a bigger screenshot so you can see. There it is.
Ah, fuck. Look at these jackasses.
Yeah, this picture has a bonus jackass in it. Oh man, that's good stuff.
Did they use sheet metal to cut out those fucking crowns that they're wearing? They had to.
I
Probably
think
use
it-
the
Yo.
same. It's the same thing that what's his name has on top of his head.
No.
Oh, God.
Because his is Mr. Troll has copper or bronze, maybe bronze. Bronze is probably more appropriate. These guys used a CNC to cut out. Probably not even a CNC. They probably used like tin snips and just bought a thing of sheet metal and cut it out.
Exactly. Proving our point. Not real.
You know, I will give it though. I went a little further in the video, and it does look like old timey Antarctica type videos. There's like 5 minutes of just a seal flopping around on the ice.
Totally real
There's
footage.
like some dogs.
Totly real footage.
pulling
You
a
guys have been
sleigh.
debunked.
Oh, here's a dog eating a seal on the ice. Here's a penguin. Looks like it goes on for about 5 minutes. More dogs. Yeah, listen, man. You can say I'm debunked all you want, but there's no hole in the ice. It's just a bunch of dogs and penguins in this video. They just made a real clickbaity title. I'm going through it. Oh.
What do you guys want from me? What do you guys want?
Some kind of substantial, like, proof that there's a hole in Antarctica. Just seals and penguins, man. That's all I got from this whole video. Seals and penguins. It almost seems like the Earth, like around North Pole, South Pole, might be just full of seals and penguins, man. Ooh. Or are the seals and penguins what live in the hollow
No,
Earth?
they're the protectors. Okay?
Bro, I don't see penguins being much of a protector.
Or seals, man. You can walk right up to a seal and club it in the face. Baby seals, bro.
Baby seals.
You can. It's like a thing. I bet there's YouTube videos of that. I'm not gonna look them up, but I bet there is.
Have you seen the chick grinder?
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah.
James, have you seen the chick grinder?
Seen what?
The chick grinder
Chick grinder?
video. Yeah, it's a video on YouTube.
It's not appropriate.
No.
It's
Just
it's disturbing. It'll probably make you glad you don't eat chicken.
Chick grinder?
yeah.
It is entirely what it sounds like.
Oh,
Disturbing, man.
those kind of
It's
chicks.
usually like a 9-second video.
Yeah, it's like a 9-second video.
Those kind of chicks. I'm over here thinking it's just some jack dude that, slays hella tang.
No,
Not-
it's literally a chick grinder.
Yeah,
Not
like a
the
baby
case.
chicken grinder.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like,
Yeah, it's just done. It has audio. It's just, it's the worst. It's the worst.
I
Yeah,
highly
it's not good.
recommend to any and all listeners, please do
Chick
not
grinder.
do not look that up.
Look it up. You know, okay, so you've seen the videos where, or like you've seen McDonald's, like their how they make their chicken nuggets. Like they get that like pink paste.
Are you asking me? I mean, I
I mean, we got like 3 dogs in the room, so I figured one of them
Oh, okay.
might respond.
I thought you were
contribute to the
talking to me.
podcast and stuff. I mean, yeah. So you've seen how the pink paste that McDonald's uses for their chicken nuggets? It's that pink paste. That's
I'm
how
fully
they make
aware.
it. I'm pretty sure. Same color, same consistency, just pink chicken paste.
Okay, anyways. They're going to think we just chopped that in there. We definitely did not just...
What's wrong with my headphones?
A minute ago they were talking about pink paste, and now there's just like, I don't know, some weird sounds in here. Oh, guys.
what's up?
Yeah, I stopped a minute ago. It's just been you two. So, does anybody else have any topics to discuss?
Yeah, it was real interesting the other day.
This is the Ramblers podcast. Science and technology are our forte.
If you have, listeners, if you have made it this far, I applaud you. Comment down below with the letters that you think spells. How do you spell the sound?
Yeah, I'm actually interested.
Oh, me too.
I'm going to write mine down in my notes. If any listeners get it correct how I have it here, I will give you a shout out in my own style.
A shout out in my own. So we'll
My own style.
We will make you a 30-second song and play it at the end of the next episode. Does that sound?
But the only way you'll hear it is if you listen to the whole episode. It's a science thing.
Yeah, actually, we're just gonna mix it in somewhere in the episode. So you know what? We're just gonna have a song for you in the next episode. Spell it out how you think how you think that is spelled, and we will make you a song.
After writing it out, like I just sounded it out and spelled it and stuff, I know for a fact no one's gonna get this right.
You don't know that,
There's
dude.
no way. There's no way.
All right, take a picture of it and send it. Post it in the Conan Gar. Post it in chat.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Here we go.
1, 2. It's not there yet.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, nobody's gonna fucking get that.
It's pretty good. I like the addition of the 4th and 5th letters. I think that really adds to the. You know?
I guess that's how you would spell that. I don't have another way to spell that, so that's good enough. That's good enough for me. Oh,
thanks.
Also, listeners, we have a Discord. I'll post that in the in the description down
I'll just
below.
post that.
Head on over to join the Discord. It'll be exciting. It'll be fun. Fun things.
Which channel will the listeners be on in this Discord?
So first you need to introduce yourself. So you'll head on over there. Say what's up. Introduce yourself. And then we will have different layers of to show your rank. You're beautiful.
You like that?
I do.
I was just trying to introduce myself.
Mine's a little bigger.
I should have thought that through.
It's
I
okay.
really set myself up for that.
It's all right. We're just that crew. All right, look, you know what? Then you've got people like this that are probably
I'm a grower. I'm a grower, not a shower. Let's see.
That's actually a far superior representation. Head on over to the Discord. Click on the link down below. Head on over to introduce yourself, and check out what we're talking about.
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
I see we've already posted in the general a few times.
Have we? Yeah.
Oh, see?
We've.
Yeah, but I remember that episode with the guys trying to steal the ATM. And
Yeah.
the piss-colored toilet seat.
And the fish that
Fish
jumps
out of
out
water.
into the cart.
Yeah. Nice. Well,
We should probably. I'm gonna delete these because we had the intro and outro in the general chat, so I went ahead and deleted those so that people can't. I guess I should not have. Oh, well, whatever. I was gonna say
What?
I deleted the intro music, but now that I'm thinking about it, we could have left it up there, and I don't know, maybe somebody could have remixed it.
Oh yeah.
We can use
I
that
mean,
for outro music.
to remix it, you'd need the stems of the song, which I have. If anybody likes the intro and outro music, that is an original. It's just something I slapped together to be the intro. If you want to do something with it, just let me know, and we'll see what's up.
Shoot us an email.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, definitely. Shoot us an email. Shoot us a DM or a PM, whatever, a direct or private message. Shoot us a message. Email us. Hit us up. Let us know. We'll get you that information.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw all those pictures I uploaded.
No. They have to earn that. They have to head on over to patreon.com/The Rambles Podcast.
For the pictures of the weird guy that we've been talking about?
No, just post. Just post.
No, I
I'm
uploaded
kidding,
them.
I'm kidding.
No, I'm not gonna do that to them. No. It's like paywall kind of stuff.
It is.
To see the photos that they were talking about in this week's episode, head on over to patreon.com. For $1, you get one photo. For $2, you
there's
still
none of
get
that shit.
one photo.
So the top picture is obviously the troll, and then the two bottom pictures, everybody, are real footage from when Admiral
real footage.
Byrd went to Antarctica and met this is actual footage, folks. And
It's real
Admiral
footage.
Byrd met some, I guess, ambassadors from
Crackheads.
the center of the earth.
Yeah, there's the full video there. I can't forget. I gotta post the Billy Woodard, traveler to the center of the earth, United States Air Force colonel. Wonder if he he's retired, or if he got discharged for being a nut job.
Well, lucky you, there is this great expanse of knowledge called Google.
I'm not familiar.
Well, fear not, my friend, because I am very curious as to whether or not this guy. Oh my God, he's got a
Please,
he's got a wiki.
please do a image search for Billy F. Woodard. I guess that thing on his head is like a common thing he wears. He's like the spokesperson.
What's with the picture of the hole?
Oh, that's the real footage. Are
Oh.
you seeing that?
Oh,
Bro, that's that real footage.
that just looks like a coal mine
It does.
in the winter.
And you know what's funny about it? I scrolled through that whole video. I did not see any holes in the earth. Click on that video. It's long as shit, and it's mostly penguins and seals and dogs. And, like, people moving machinery. Hanging out in the cold.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. It's almost, I'm not saying this definitively, it's almost like Billy F. Woodard might be full of shit.
That was funny.
There's hold on. Scrolling through here. There is the end credit at 51 minutes in this video.
Oh, and what is it? What does it entail?
In the real footage, there's the end in the real footage at 51 minutes in. There's an hour and 11 minutes in the whole video. So the video's not over. There's still a bunch of footage afterwards. But I guess just in the middle of it, they decided to
Say screw it.
say, they just forgot to edit it out. Yeah, I'm taking a picture of it. Don't worry, I got you. God, this thing has 948,000 views.
I thought he had a wiki, but it just keeps linking to hell yeah, the end, my dudes.
Not even at the end, just thrown right in there.
Yeah, there's still 20
There's
minutes
20
left.
minutes of credits because they got to make sure and give
no.
notoriety to the
Fake actors?
Oh no, if it was credits, that would be one thing. No, it's 20 minutes of seals and dogs and puppies. Look, at 55 minutes, they've got a shot of just some puppies in a box. Just like hanging out, being puppies, looking super cute.
Okay, look.
Like, looking
They just
super cute.
They just shoved all this information about the center of the earth down your fucking throat. They have to make sure you can come back and come back to reality. So they have to send you off with puppies and seals and whatever the hell else. They got to send you off with all of that. They have to make sure that you can come back and they have to make sure that you can come back from all of that. Look at those.
Look at those super cute old-timey
Tiny
photos.
puppies.
Oh my god.
They look
So
like
it's a
claymation
video.
dogs.
Yeah, they don't look real. So it's a video of these puppies. They're super cute. They're like old school.
Do they move? Are they
Vintage.
real dogs?
Yeah, it's a video
Oh,
for
okay,
sure.
okay.
Yeah. They're definitely real dogs.
Because in this picture, at the time I'm aware that their video recording abilities were subpar compared to now. These dogs with the sepia filter on them look like claymation.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I'm trying to pause it in a spot where they don't look fake, but
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. We know
it
that
matters.
because we know all of this is real footage.
it says it right there. I don't see the advantage of lying about that, so you've got to be right. I don't understand where the benefit of making all this up is. So, look at them. So cute.
Look at them tiny puppies. Anyways, we're gonna do some more research into this. We're getting a little long.
I'm not going to do research on this.
Yes, you are. That's the whole point of our job. Our job is to inform the people. We have to make sure they have all of the information.
I mean, I'm totally.
How about
fine
this? I'll
with
just
being
use-
a conspiracy podcast.
I will just.
We've already got Elon Musk as a time traveler. Now we've got Hollow Earth. We've got Send the Bastards to the middle of the earth.
Masturbating where you sleep.
Yeah, that's a very personal conspiracy theory, but that's the most true one. Is that James does that?
I do that. I do masturbate every time I sleep somewhere. If I've never, I try not to do it multiple times because I don't want somebody to knock on the door, while I'm holding my Johnson, because that's just, then I got to get myself back in the mood because I've come down to usually about 75%. And I mean, I can still get it from there, but it's less fulfilling. Oh, hold on. I got a cat screaming at the door.
What does he want?
She doesn't like closed doors.
Oh.
But I sit in my office with the door closed. My office, quote unquote, with the door closed. And she's not very fond of that. We just took her, so the girlfriend took her to go and get shots Her shot's updated.
Shot.
Yeah, so she's been...
It's pretty messed up, drinking with your cat.
Look, man, cats like to get drunk too. I don't understand.
They do make wine for cats.
That has... Yeah. Anyways.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Anyways, this is getting kind of long. You guys ready? We can discuss this some more later.
Yeah, I think we've all about had
Yeah,
enough.
okay.
I think the only people that are still listening to this are the absolute diehard fan that we have, which is what's his
Bob.
name? Bobby Two Shoes.
Bob.
Crazy Bob.
What's up, Bob? Almost forgot the Bob shout out.
Crazy Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Did not forget the Bob shout out. Shout outs to Bob. We appreciate you listening, Bob.
Yeah, thanks, Bob.
I am drunk. This is the Hollow Earth podcast. Oh wait, no, this isn't that. This isn't okay.
False. No, it is not.
Anyways, this has been the Rambles podcast. Thanks everybody for listening. Don't forget to go to patreon.com/the Rambles podcast. You'll get bonus episodes, early access to all of the episodes, a special shout out on the YouTube video. Head on over to Discord. That'll be linked in the description below if you're on YouTube. We're working on getting a website set up and an RSS feed, so if you want to listen to this on Spotify or iTunes, that should be coming up soon. And, I mean, thanks, everybody.
And maybe an instructional video on how to make the sound.
There will be an instructional video on that sound. And the winner of the spelling contest
Oh yeah.
will be announced the next episode, and we will have I lied earlier. So you'll be announced next episode, and we'll have your song ready soon.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, there is no expiration date on this spelling contest.
If
Because
someone
I don't think
gets
we
it
have very
right.
many, I don't think we have very many listeners. So somebody will have to go back. Maybe they'll catch whiff of it in our lore and go back and try to see what sound we're talking about. Which, if you've already forgotten, is. And B, because no one is ever going to spell it the same way I spelled
Probably
it.
not.
I tried to use every consonant. So.
Clue. There was a clue. Listen, people.
It makes sense. The spelling makes sense, but it doesn't make sense because it's not phonetic. So, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, everybody. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
Deuces.